कल्चर एक ऐसा वर्ड जिससे हम बहुत ज़्यादा फेमिलियर हैं। ये बहुत ज़्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस करता है कि हम अपनी लाइफ चॉइसेस क्या बनाते हैं, हमारे बिलीव्स को, द काइंड ऑफ फ्रेंड्स वी हैव, द काइंड ऑफ करियर दैट वन वांट्स, हम कौन सा म्यूज़िक सुनते हैं, हम टीवी पे क्या देखना पसंद करते हैं, क्या हमारे पास स्पॉटिफाई है या कोक स्टूडियो। आज भी हम कुछ ऐसे ही कल्चर के एक टुकड़े के बारे में बात करेंगे जो कि है पॉप कल्चर। किसी भी चीज़ से इंस्पिरेशन लेने के लिए या इन्फ्लुएंस होने के लिए कोई एज लिमिट ज़रूरी नहीं है और हम किसी भी चीज़ से इंस्पायर हो सकते हैं। हो सकता है कि वो रोड पे चलते हुए हमें कोई चीज़ नज़र आ जाए, तो हो सकता है वो कोई आर्ट पीस हो या फेसबुक पे चलती हुई कोई वीडियो। देखना ये है कि हम उस इंस्पिरेशन से कैसे इन्फ्लुएंस होते हैं और हम अपनी बाउंड्रीज़ को या ऑप्शंस को कैसे एक्सप्लोर करते हैं। तो आइए देखते हैं और मिलते हैं कुछ ऐसे लोगों से और उनसे पता करते हैं कि वो क्या चीज़ थी जिन्हें उनको इंस्पायर किया।
When I was a kid, there wasn't that much pop culture locally developed, but there were still huge influences from the comic books that were here, the Cartoon Network that used to show on STN, and a lot of other things like books that we read in Blyton, and all of those played a huge role in shaping my life and my influences as well as my artwork.
I had only been exposed to what was already readily available to me, but there would be instances like if I'm out and in a bazaar, I'd see some cheap Chinese knockoff pencil box somewhere with a sloppy reimagining of some Japanese anime character, but just that specific flavor and abstraction of that art style would attract me so much.
I started with Digimon basically. Back then Pokemon and Digimon used to come like back to back, and a lot of the fans were crazy for Pokemon and they'd be like, you know, this is the thing, and I'd be like, no, I'm gonna watch Digimon. And it's still a part of my childhood. Every time the opening credits come, I'm just in tears sometimes. I was like, so for the Japanese animation, I think it was those primetime cartoons, but later on they started bringing things like Winx Club, and I used to watch that on the dot, on repeat as much as I could. That is one of the reasons why I got into those girly animes.
So one day I just bought this one CD that had a couple of arcade games in it. It was an emulator for Neo Geo, which was a Japanese game company, and it had this entire series of King of Fighters games in it. And my sisters and I played it on our computers and we became obsessed because their defining characteristics, their costumes, their haircuts, their colors, their dialogues, their style of talking, we got really interested in incorporating those kind of elements in our own characters and making them distinct and diverse.
Basically, I wouldn't consider myself as a different kid. I was actually one of those normal kids who just had big dreams and didn't know what I would do with my life. But art was something that I liked to do. I never really considered it as a career until when I pursued fashion design.
How pop culture has influenced us to further select the kind of career we want? क्या हम पॉप कल्चर का पार्ट बनना चाहते हैं और इसने बहुत सारे लोगों को कैसे इन्फ्लुएंस किया है और उन्होंने अपनी करियर चॉइसेस इस चीज़ को लेके कैसे ली हैं। तो आए चलते हैं।
Moving in this direction for a very long time, I discovered that it's actually possible in this country, in this place, to take it as a profession.
So when I went to the Comic Con, it was called Dastane-e-Pakistan Comic Con, and there was an alley they do called the Artist Alley over there, and I discovered these amazing artists in Karachi mostly, and they were doing digital art and they were doing art, and I was just like, is this actually something people do for a living? Like, can I do this? Like, isn't this what I wanted to do? And that was a very strange moment because I was with my friends enjoying myself, but I was really sad because I was like, what am I doing with myself, you know?
I had gone to business school instead of art school because my parents had felt that I already knew how to draw. I should pay extra to send me to do something I already knew how to do. And business, of course, had more career options after working. So I studied BBA, but immediately after, I first went into advertising for the creative element, and then I got an offer for an illustration job. And my parents were initially opposed to it because even I was opposed to it. I was like, what possible career can I have from here onwards? But I was offered a higher than average salary compared to my peers, because the thing is that now this market is starting out and you don't have enough specialized people to fill that gap. So the salaries tend to be market competitive in some places, and that makes it a viable time for you to enter this career now.
One day I saw an ad floating online on Facebook about there being a job opening at Geo News for an illustrator. I had some semblance of a portfolio unintentionally made just because I was uploading things online as I explored further with digital art. I sent it in just for the heck of it, and I got a serious reply. And I think that is the moment where discovery of this industry existing and suddenly the possibility of me existing in it, those two things connected.
I was a bit lost on how to approach people and how to do. So what I wanted to do was just build on my portfolio and put it online for people to see. And someone told me, a mutual friend told me that, Saad Irfan is looking for interns. And she got in touch with me, and I was like, most definitely, I would like to work with him. And he was open to all sorts of work because mine was mostly fashion based. And he just looked at my work and he's like, yeah, okay, cool. Just tell us when you can start working. And then, of course, later I got a job at Mano. Back then, at least, it was the dream. It was for me, it was just a real feeling. Even if I recall it, it just fills me with all those emotions of actually being there again.
दुनिया बहुत बदलती जा रही है और टेक्नोलॉजी ने लोगों को आपस में बहुत करीब कर दिया है. बहुत सारी ऐसी कंपनीज हैं जो डिजिटल हो गई हैं और इस ऑनगोइंग पैंडेमिक ने तो ये भी प्रूव किया है कि वर्क फ्रॉम होम कल्चर भी अब बहुत ज़्यादा कॉमन हो गया है एंड इट इज़ हियर टू स्टे. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे फ्रीलांसर्स के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ ओपन अप हुई हैं. ये आसान नहीं होगा लेकिन नामुमकिन भी नहीं है.
For anyone who's interested in doing art, if art is your thing, don't shy away from it. Don't be afraid to try. There are opportunities and possibilities. You just have to try and be there for them.
It's not necessary that you have a degree in art. I didn't. It's not necessary that you get classes. What's necessary is that you make the effort to consistently teach yourself as much as you can.
If I can give a message to the upcoming artists, is that be patient, work hard, be honest, and just make sure it makes you happy and you're not doing it because someone else was doing it. And don't ever lose that fire inside you. Even if you're not actively pursuing it, even if you still want to keep it as a hobby, that's fine, but keep it, Maybe it's your therapeutic sort of activity that you do. And the world needs more artists. That expression is required, and I would like to see more amazing artists in the future based in Pakistan.
Thank you for watching this video, and for more information about pop culture, stay tuned with Metal Senin.